today we are here in our Streamline development with Sean Watt with HomeServices Lending. He is our Tanzanite preferred lender, and I'm going to ask the most common lending questions I get asked. So the number one question I get asked is, if somebody is buying a home for $230,000, what do they need to bring to the table?
On a $230,000 house, the minimum down payment on a conventional loan would be 3%. So that's about $7,000 right there. The nice thing about newer houses, you're not going to have any taxes right away. Usually they're not going to be assessed for 12 to 18 months, so you won't have any tax expense. You will have 1 full year of insurance up front, so I'd estimate that to be about $700 to $800 a year, and then you're going to have a little bit of escrow for your payment. So if you add all that together, you're probably talking about $800 to $8,500 cash out of pocket at closing on average.
So the second question I get asked is about PMI. Can you kind of explain that?
Yeah, great question. On PMI, you're usually going to have, if anything less than 20% down, you're going to have some PMI in your loan. And then on a conventional loan. On an FHA loan, you'll have PMI no matter what. So the key on the conventional loan is, you're going to have that 20%. There are some options you can buy out of it at certain amounts, and we can also do some lender-paid mortgage insurance at different rates to eliminate that PMI as well.
So perfect. So the third question I get asked all the time is, I have some bad credit. What do I need to do to improve my credit?
Yeah, first of all is getting a good credit bureau pulled, so I can take a look at that and really look at the individual debts and what's really causing the scores to come down a little bit. One thing I see very commonly is maxed out on credit cards, or a high percentage of utilization on credit cards. So counseling the customer and paying those down to 20% or paying them off helps a lot. And then just look at individual debts to see if there's some things we can do to fix those as well, and making sure they're making their payments on time.
So now, talking about credit, what is that magic number for the credit score?
Well, we always like to see them as high as possible, but up into the high 700s is nice for interest rates. But we're also doing them down into the 550s on FHA loans now too, so that's come back a little bit. So just because you don't have the best credit scores in the world definitely doesn't mean that you won't be able to buy a house.
So now, if somebody's looking to buy right now, is right now a good time to buy?
Yeah, now's a great time to buy actually. Interest rates are at least 1%, if not a little bit more, lower than they were a year ago. So an $1,100 payment a year ago would probably get you about a $220,000 loan. Today that'll get you a $250,000 loan. So right now is really a great time to buy.
So, well, thank you so much for answering all my questions today and joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.